What up, everybody? What's good? What's up? What's up? What is up? Let me put a quick Shondo in the chat. What's up, y'all? Sipping on a little wine today. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? Mm. Ooh, what's going on, y'all? It's silly Saturday. It is silly Saturday, y'all. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know how we do. Chef and Shay. Chef and Shay. I'm going to cuss you because I'm still in the great city of Atlanta. Chef and Shay. And you know what I'm about to say. Hit me up in my DM so I can cuss you appropriately. Cuss you appropriately. All right. Let me say hi to everybody. Hey, little baby. Hey, Quintessential. Hey, it's me, D. Hey, Dommy. Dommy, what's good? That's my boy, Dommy. Listen, I don't give a shit what y'all say. I will cut a bitch about Dommy. Dommy is my boy for real, for real. I will cut y'all. What's good, Foy Bay? What's good, babe? Hey, Shakira. Hey, Patty Duke. Michelle's daughter, surprise around the corner, surprise around the corner. You might get this, you might get that, you might get hit with a baseball bat, surprise around the corner. I don't have confetti to throw up, but yeah, I got liquor. Well, wine. Mm. Y'all, I'm sorry I wasn't on this morning like normal. I was busy. I've been busy, y'all. I've been really busy. Online, working online and stuff like that and stuff like that. You know how that goes, but yeah. What's up, Danny? Y'all, we are here. I am here to take your mind off of being quarantined. Hopefully give you something to laugh about a little bit. Even if you're laughing at me and not with me. Sometimes it's good to laugh at me and not necessarily with me. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Listen, Chef, if you want to join my harem of bays, you can do that. I mean, as long as you meet my size criteria, of course, you know I do have size criteria. We'll talk about that in the DMs, Chef and Shay. We'll talk about it because I'm still in Atlanta, and we ain't got up with each other yet. So y'all go show Surprise around the corner some love. He is Surprise around the corner. I know you got your 1,000 subscribers, but are you monetized now? Because I know you did get your 1,000, but are you monetized now? Anyway, show him some love. He's cool. There's Mama of Six. Hey, Mama of Six. Hey, China Black. Shondo to everybody who's coming up in the room. Hey, Mimi. I ain't say hi to you. Hey, Mimi. Shondo, boo. Cham. Anyway, y'all. But I just wanted to say I just wanted to give y'all just a little moment to kick back and get away from the fuckery and the fucktitude of life. You know, I've been real busy, y'all, this week, but I have not neglected y'all. All my reviews have been up on time. No, I do have one review that I've neglected. I'm gonna have it out tomorrow. For those of you who are looking for my review for the show For Life, it'll be up tomorrow. I promise you, it will be up tomorrow. Okay, so look for that because there are some people dedicated to the show For Life, and they look for my reviews. So for those people who are dedicated to that show For Life, it will be up tomorrow. Don't worry, I did not forget. It will be up. I got you. Hey, Trisha. Hey, Jacqueline. What's good, everybody? So I do have a couple announcements for the channel that I do want to announce. So I'll do those shortly in just a little bit. Let me zip up my zipper before members of the Justice League come in here, because I'm not going to even tell y'all how members of the Justice League have been looking for videos of mine where they claim that I'm showing meat prints. I don't show meat prints. I'm always sitting on my videos. But anyway, I don't want to hear about no social distancing, chef. But we'll talk about this in DMs before I have to cuss you. Okay. You say you just waiting surprise around the corner. But anyway, whether or not he's monetized, y'all go show him some love. Show Chef and Shade some love, for the artist some love. Danny J has goals for 2020. She also has a channel. You can show her some love. Um, and I always recommend anybody you see on my chat, just click on their avatar and go to their channel and see if they have videos, and if they do, show them some love. Everybody needs love. Even I need love, but I never tell people to subscribe to my channel or anything like that. But yeah, so y'all, oh excuse me. Hey Joanne B. Savage, that went down the wrong hole. That's why I had to call. For y'all think I got something. Hey Brianna Simone. Hey, what's up? Y'all book I don't know what just happened, y'all. I blame It's Me D, because shit did not go left until It's Me D came with his level brand of fuckery, bothering me about shouting him out. Okay. Dami, I saw your comment that said doggy style is social distancing if the meat is long enough. I agree wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Just saying. Um, I will not be social. You ain't wrong, Jacqueline. Have you some adult company? Hey, Monk Chip. Hey, boo. I ain't seen you in a while, Monk Chip. I don't know if you still working. They got you working like a slave still, but Monk Chip, hey, boo. How are you, my love? I always say you don't let them work you too hard, Monk Chip. Do not let them work you too hard, boo. Chat. No, it's me, D. It is your fault. It is all your fault. It was all you. The internet, the internet, Al Gore's internet does not want to let us be great today. But we're going to do the best we can, y'all. So here's my first announcement. Put a 27 in the chat if I'm live, if everything's good, the audio is good, if the video is good. Put a 27 in the chat because I want to be talking and y'all can't see or hear me. So please put a 27 in the chat if everything is good. Hey, Belize. Hey, Boo. All right, so we good. So my first announcement is this. My first announcement is that I am in the process of creating a new intro for my channel. Hey, Just J. Hey, Really B. What's good, big sis? Shondo to everybody coming in the room. My first announcement is this. I am in the process of creating a new intro for my channel. Hey, Quintessential. Hey, Boom. I got wine as well. But y'all know me. I do red wine. I don't do white. I do red. So, and whenever I do my intros, I always do a few snippets or cuts from previous videos that I think will stick out or stand out or will make people see some of my antics and some of my zaniness and all of that stuff. So, hey, Jay Parrish. So, I am asking if you want. I'm going to do it anyway, even if you don't. But if you want, if there is a moment, if you want to comb through some of my old videos, and there's a moment that you want me to capture in my intro, or something, it could be just the visual, or it could be visual and audio. If there is a moment that you want me to include in that new intro that I'm making, let me know. I'm going to tell you my new intro is going to be 15 seconds or less. I don't believe in an intro being more than 15 seconds. So it's going to have to be a quick hit, like a 3-second hit or something, 3 seconds or less hit. It could be a quick one-liner that you think that I did, or a quick little something that I might have done on video that you think needs to be captured in my intro. Because as you know, an intro kind of highlights my channel. It lets people know a little bit about who I am and what the fuck I do on this little space that I have here on the tube of you. So hit me up with an email. I mean, I guess I'll take a Twitter or a Instagram DM as well, but I prefer an email. And let me know the name of the video, as well as if it's a silly Saturday, you probably gonna have the name of it and the date. But and the timestamp, okay? From this time to this time, okay? So have the name. I'm not doing this with you. Surprise around the corner. Surprise around the corner. You want to see my Shondo? Ask members of the Justice League, because that's all they've been talking about is my Shondo. and me showing it. Lord, those are the people you need to ask, dear God. Anyway, um, but yeah, send me an email with the name of the video and the timestamp. Preferably, you want the clip, the quick, the quick little hit to be 3 seconds or less. Once you get to the 4 to 5 second range, it may be a bit too long, or only because I'm telling you now, my intro is going to be 15 seconds or less. I don't believe an intro should be more than 15 seconds. My intro right now is 8 seconds. The intro that I do right now is 8 seconds long. And so I'm not going past 15 seconds for an intro. Because it's just an intro. So that's I am going to those people who end up getting their um submissions selected for the intro. I will cash app you. My intention is to cash app or send a cash app to anybody that I select, whose video I select for, um anybody whose video I select for the intro. I will cash app you. And I'll let the world know when we unsheath the new intro. I will let the world know who you are and so forth, and you will get a monetary donation from yours truly. Trying to get in the sun so y'all don't lose me. All right, that's better, right? Y'all can see me a little better from there. All right, there we go. There we go. There go the sun, but now the sun is in my eyes and I can barely read your comments. All right. All right. So everybody understand that's the first thing I wanted to say about that's the first thing bit of news from the channel. I am in the process of creating a new intro. If you want to have some part in what my intro is or what's on my intro, like I said, you might want to comb through some of my old, even if you're new to the channel, there's a lot of my old videos that you may not have caught. A lot of my old Love and Hip Hop, last seasons of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta had a lot of moments. Listen, I binge watched all my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reviews from season 8, and I laughed so hard it was ridiculous. I didn't know it was that funny, but anyway, a lot of my old Behind the Bleachers and a lot of old shit I reviewed. So check out a lot of my old content and even some of my newer content. A lot of my content from shows that are not on right now, like Queen Sugar, David Makes Man, Greenleaf, Pose. Just go through the old content. You might see a quick snippet or a quick something that makes you go, "Oh shit, I love that shit. I want elteddy27 to have that on his intro." I usually try to keep my intros. I've had this intro for about a year now. Yeah, I've had this intro for about a year now. And I usually try to keep my intros for anywhere between 9 months to a year. So your submission, if it's selected, will be on that intro for all that time. So I wanted to say that. Like I said, send me an email. Let me know the name, the title of the video, and the exact timestamp. Is 11 minutes and 22 seconds until 11 minutes and 25 seconds, however long it is. All right. Try to keep it between no longer than 3, maybe 4 seconds. All right. Because like I said, my intro is not going to be more than 15 seconds. So that's that. Any questions about that? What am I drinking? This is a good red blend. That's what this is. It's a smooth red blend. I'm a red wine drinker. and this is a smooth red blend wine. I love some of the sweeter red wines. Even though if I am eating a good steak, I love a good Merlot with my steak or Cabernet Sauvignon. But if I'm not eating something with it, I love a good red blend or Chianti. Surprise around the corner. You say you like when I bring my book out to read. That's fine. But you got to find something that's 3 seconds or less. Or maybe I'll go, like I said, 3 to 4 seconds at the most. But like I said, I got to be able to fit a bunch of, I try to fit at least, like, even in my 8 second video right now, in my 8 second intro right now, I think there's 4 clips in my 8 second video right now. I ain't giving you the real tea. So I just wanted to say that I'm making a new intro. I want to have the new intro done by the end of next week. So if you can, try to get your submissions to me by, what's today? Saturday. So by Friday. All submissions by Friday. A week from today will be too late. So try to have all your submissions to me by Friday. Okay. All submissions for the intro snippets that you want me to include in the intro, try to have them to me by Friday. All right. So I want to say that. Hey, the cat's meow. Hey, Terrence, giving you the real tea. Hey, Miss Old School. Hey, E Starkey. Hey, Boo. Trying to see who I missed. Going back up. Anyway, any questions about that before I move forward? So, couple things. Y'all know I always got a couple things to bring to your attention. See here. See if y'all were subscribed to me in my closed Instagram, you'd already know what I might be talking about today. So the first submission for today is an article that was sent to me by Big Sis, Really BTV. And I want to know your thoughts about it. Okay. Let me read the headline and then we'll go from there. Headline says Kentucky is putting ankle monitors on coronavirus patients who ignore self-quarantine order. Let me read that again. Yes, you heard it. Kentucky, yes, that's the state of Kentucky, is putting ankle monitors on coronavirus patients who ignore self-quarantine order. Now, before we even delve into trying to read this article, dear God, so y'all got enough money in Kentucky to be buying ankle monitors, but not enough money to make sure that all the hospital workers have enough PPE to treat people with coronavirus or have enough ventilators that they may need. I'm just asking. I got $1,000 right now that these ankle monitors that we're speaking of are going to be selectively placed on people of color. I'm just saying. Let me read said article. Yeah. Prepare all your racist comments and remarks. Here's the article, and this is according to you, this shade room. I mean, as credible as we can deem this shade room. For those who find staying at home hard during this pandemic, especially people who are putting others at risk, the state of Kentucky has a solution. A judge in Kentucky is ankle monitors in contact is ordering ankle monitors for residents who have been in contact with coronavirus patients but refuse to self-isolate. It sounds like this all started with a Louisville resident who identified as quote DL end quote, who was living with quote someone who has tested positive for the illness and another person who is a presumptive case end quote, according to an affidavit from the county's health department. Having been exposed to the highly contagious disease, DL was ordered to stay at home last week, but family members have told authorities that DL, quote, leaves the house often, end quote, according to CNN. When DL didn't respond to the health department's messages, Jefferson Circuit Court Judge Angela Bissage ordered the Department of Corrections to fit DL with a global positioning device for the next 14 days. If DL leaves the house again, he or she could be criminally charged. DL was one of 4 Louisville residents ordered to wear an ankle monitor to contain the spread. Another man was put under house arrest after he went out shopping despite having tested positive for the coronavirus, according to CNN affiliate WDRB. Jefferson County courts have set up an on-call judge for these types of cases, according to WDRB. Under Kentucky's current guidelines, the stop of the spread of coronavirus, only life-sustaining businesses can remain open. Organizations that provide charitable and social services can also remain open in the state. These include food banks and places that provide food, shelter, and social services to those who are economically disadvantaged, as well as people with disabilities. However, even these organizations must implement social distancing while carrying out their services. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear has recommended all schools remain closed through May 1st. As far as travel restrictions, out-of-staters who are visiting have to quarantine for 14 days wherever they are coming from. Roommates, what are your thoughts on Kentucky's measure? Okay, I ain't gonna read that. Let me ask you something. Let me read what y'all got to say. They have a huge private prison system, so they are going to make money off our backs one way or another. PPEs are important, but they deserve ankle monitors. Oh, Patty Duke says they do deserve ankle monitors. Okay. Keep your ass at home. What if they live alone and have no one to shop for them? If they take precautions, you can't confine them. People got to eat. Yeah. Hey Monk Chip, I don't know if you heard me say Monk. Hey earlier Monk Chip, I might have been frozen, but Monk Chip, don't let these people work you to death like they working me to death. Monk Chip, I've been missing you, boo. Hey boo. Whomever idea it was, I'm sure it's a steep cliff near hell with their name on. Listen, I agree with Danny. Who's to say that this person cannot afford Uber Eats or Postmates or whatever the fuck kind of delivery service that charges you $20 for an $8 meal? A bitch can't afford all that shit. So you telling me that I gotta stay in the house? What if I ain't got enough food? How the fuck I'ma eat? And how the fuck does, first of all, what about the thousands and thousands and thousands of other people who have not been tested, but who are also probably positive for coronavirus, excuse me, and are spreading it all across the state of Kentucky. It would be one thing if the state of Kentucky had tested everybody in the state to make sure they knew who was or who was not positive. But bitch, you don't even know who the fuck is and is not positive. So how the fuck you gonna select? Oh, well, since you happen to take a test or somebody happened to test you, well, I'm just gonna put you on house arrest. So what that means to me is, if I live in the state of Kentucky, even if I do feel like I have symptoms, you don't believe I'm going to go get tested? You don't believe that shit? Because I'm not gonna be on house arrest for you whores. I ain't doing that. Nope. Like that shit does not make sense. State of Kentucky. That shit does not make sense. Right. Delivery services in 2020 are expensive as fuck. So you asking bitches to make sure that you get your shit delivered. No, bitch. No means no, and yes means no. Unless you gonna give me extra money to pay for that shit, I'm going to go pick my shit up. But that's my point, Monk Chip. Just because you don't show symptoms does not mean that you don't have Miss Rona. You know Miss Rona don't fuck off. She linger on for at least, and I'm saying at least, it could be longer, at least 2 weeks before she starts to show signs. So, you know what I'm saying? How many across the fruited plains, okay, from sea to shining sea, there are millions, and I mean millions of people who have not been tested, who probably have coronavirus in them right now. Where do we draw the line? But you putting people on house arrest. Kentucky, you want to put people on house arrest for coronavirus, but majority of your people in your state probably were birthed through incest. But you worried about coronavirus. You worried the fuck about coronavirus, state of Kentucky, and putting people on house arrest for coronavirus, knowing that you live in a state where incest is the word of the day. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. But I guess if you live in a state like Kentucky, you want to put people on house arrest so they're more inclined to have sex with their brother, sister, or cousin or something like that, mom or dad, because that's what we do in the state of Kentucky. I'm just saying. It makes sense. It all makes sense. Keep the inbreeding, going between Kentucky and West Virginia and states like that. This is where movies like Deliverance, Wrong Turn, and all of those movies, were made. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What are we talking about here, people? Just Jay, okay, I see your point. But my point is this. I do think people do need to, self quarantine and so forth. But at the same time, you have to consider, what if, someone said, what if that person stays alone? What if they don't have anybody to go out and get food for them? And what if they just can't afford to talk about, oh, okay, I'm finna pay for all of these delivery services. Y'all ain't offering them nothing for free. So since y'all ain't offering nothing for free, and they gotta eat and they gotta, do certain things in order to survive, I'm just saying the government ain't doing a whole lot. Your president refuses to do anything federally for this. The stimulus checks that you all are getting, that came from Congress. Left to your president, Cheeto man, you would have never got that stimulus check. You don't believe that shit. This bitch is still saying, well, I'm not going to make anything federally for it. I'm going to leave it up to the states. This is the fuck shit and fuckery that we're dealing with from your president. Ty, we don't want to talk about the body aches means the entire body, not just the rectum or the gluteus, okay? Not just your lower back because you got your back blown out, Ty, okay? Ty. Body aches is the entire body. It's not just, oh, my booty hole aches because I got my back blown out. My lower back is sore from getting my back blown out, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. I mean, most of the coronavirus people are suffering with respiratory issues, okay? Meaning they feel like a 500-pound person is sitting on their chest. Child, Ty, ain't nobody paying you no mind. You ain't got the Rona, you ain't got Miss Rona. The fact that her name starts with Miss means you ain't got her. Because you don't do the female kind. Now, if it was Mr. Rona, then that would be a different story. Then we might have to check after you, Ty. But the fact that it's Miss Rona, we ain't worried about you, Ty. We are not worried about you. I talk to you all the time. And if something happened to you, listen, all jokes aside, if something were to happen to Ty, I would be on this good YouTube in fucking fetal position, boohoo crying. And y'all know I don't even cry on videos. I don't even agree with people that cry. But I would be on this good YouTube in the fetal position, boohoo crying, like, my mama died. If something happened to Ty. That's why I know I ain't worried about Ty. But between Ty, It's Me D, Surprise Around the Corner, and giving you the realty, they are all in New York City, in one of the 5 boroughs. And that's the epicenter right now in these yet to be United States of America. So we are praying for them, and we're praying for them to stay safe, stay inside, do what y'all can to, keep it together and make sure y'all stay safe and stay healthy, because um we don't want to see nothing bad happen to any of our good friends up there in the greater New York City area. And not just New York City. You got areas surrounding New York City like New Jersey, Connecticut, and so forth, that also um, are in and around the epicenter of this virus and also all of the major cities: DC, Atlanta, Miami, Chicago, Los Angeles, um, Seattle, Portland. Um, if you are a major city, Dallas, Houston. If you are a major city in these United States, I didn't even mention Louisiana, New Orleans, and all of Louisiana. That is a state that has been forgotten about, and people don't realize that they are feeling it in Louisiana, and they aren't talked about as much as New York City is. but Louisiana, southern Georgia, in the Albany area where they're being ravaged, and in some rural areas around the country where it's grim. And regardless as to where you are, y'all stay safe where you are. It's not worth it. And I said this 2 weeks ago on a silly if y'all remember my silly Saturday 2 weeks ago where I just sit, if go back and look at it, it's still up. Was I not here 2 weeks ago on a Saturday begging, pleading, going in? People thought I was crazy for saying y'all need to take this seriously. And now look where we are. Some 2 weeks later. I have not talked about RuPaul's Drag Race yet. Ty, if you want to come on, Ty, or anybody else wants to come on, let me put the link in the description. I can talk RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm sure really BTV and Abby do not want to come on with me and talk about RuPaul's Drag Race because they already know where I'm gonna go with it. But there's the link if you want to come on. Yeah, child, y'all ain't getting no Easter Sunday dresses or Easter Sunday suits. Nah, you ain't getting none of that. No, ma'am, no God. China Black, you in New York, you stay safe too, China Black. You know, all my New York, all my people up there in New York, y'all stay safe. Listen. Anybody, not just New York people, but definitely in New York, because y'all know y'all up there in the epicenter, people are falling like fly. But the reason for that is because New York is being very proactive with testing people, whereas in a lot of other states and cities, they're just not. And it doesn't mean that they don't have it. It just means that they're not testing people. The Detroit area is another area that's been ravaged. Michigan and Flint and Detroit, Ann Arbor, a lot of different areas in the state of Michigan has been ravaged. A lot of places that now I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to put this out there. I'm going to just put this out there. I see you, Abby. I see you here. If you notice, a lot of the focus is on places that has a high population of people of color.
Yep.
They're not focusing on places where there's a high concentration of white people. You want to know why? Because they want to make it seem like it's just something that's ravaging those people and not everyone. And when these people start to drop like flies in some of these rural areas, in some of these majority white areas where most of the people there are descended from the Caucasus Mountains, then that might be when your president starts to get a clue. But the reason he's not getting a clue, he doesn't even want to test in those areas, because if he tests in those areas, he's going to start to see that the shit is for real, for everyone, and not just people of color. But Abby, was I not 2 weeks ago going off in my silly Saturday saying y'all stay safe? The people do not mean it. I said they're not doing us any help. They're not helping us out. They're not doing us any justice. They're not trying to help us. They're not serving us well. So we have to serve. Did I not say that?
You did. You did. Listen.
And look where we are now.
Listen, I ordered groceries.
Look at all these people trying to get on now. Now all these whores want to be on with us now. These whores. Whores.
Just like a mosquito flying around here. Like, I ordered groceries, I want to say Monday or Tuesday.
Y'all see where I'm at with my wine. I'm going to look after this wine. I'm just letting you know that.
Oh, my Lord. And then They said the grocery delivery was 3 days out. So they were supposed to deliver my groceries on Thursday. Thursday came and went, no delivery. Friday came and went, no delivery. My groceries were delivered today at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Abby, surprise around the corner said that blue is everything.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's for I haven't done my drag. This is for my drag race. I was trying to, because it was frozen. So I tried to.
Did you already do your drag race review?
I have not. I've been editing and getting a copyrighted free song to have a new intro. So
listen,
shut up, Belize.
My drag race review was the worst review I've had in months of any show, and people seem to like it. I don't know what it is about.
First of all, I want you to stop wishing death on people. Don't
listen.
In these perilous times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, in these perilous times, then people are dying that have never died before. Please don't wish death on nobody.
That's just one. I haven't wished death on most people, but there's just one. Dear God, Miss
Right. I understand you don't like her. I understand that you are under the mistaken impression that she does blackface. And you can be and stand in your wrong opinion all you want to.
Not mistaken. Ask the chat. Put a 27 in the chat if you think Miss Britta is doing blackface.
Danny, there was only 3 things that I didn't like.
Britta is doing blackface. Put a 1 in the chat if she's not doing
blackface. They're all wearing black makeup if they're black.
I didn't ask you nothing. Really, BTV. Ooh. Go to the back.
Okay, Danny. Okay, let me answer Danny's question right quick. There's only 3 things that I ordered that I did not get.
I see 27s in the chat.
Okay, y'all have no idea what blackface is. Like, I don't understand why y'all don't understand that it's not blackface.
It's blackface.
It is absolutely not blackface. We are very clear on what blackface is, and that ain't it.
Belize, you don't get to vote 3 times.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. This not
y'all can stand over there and be wrong with
No. Let me take her off because she thinks this is her channel.
Oh,
shit. She gets to call shots over here. These good parts. You don't get to tell people what they could do.
I'm so weak.
Believe all 3 of your votes will be counted. Okay, all 3. There's no corner over here. Okay, my entire channel is the corner.
That's very true. What you drinking, elteddy?
I am drinking a good red. God, what is this?
Ty, is your hair blonde? Boo, what happened?
I don't like this blonde.
Why didn't you blonde?
You got too much time on your hand, Ty.
I fought boredom and boredom won.
Oh shit.
Ty, you got too much time on your hand. You out here dyeing your hair blonde.
Hey, Ty.
Hello, Ty. How are you?
Hey, really?
Danny, her makeup is dark. It's because her skin is dark. I don't understand what y'all want to do.
That damn dark. And that bitch got straight bone straight hair. That bitch ain't black.
What does that got to do with anything? What does that got to do with anything?
Wait, hold on. Mute. She tells you she is not black. Okay. She admitted that she purposely does her drag as a black woman because people used to think that she was, and she said, "Well, that'll be my persona as being dragged." So that is, by definition, is blackface to me. And I will let you talk now, Abby, for a little bit. There you go.
Okay, so if that is the case,
it's blackface.
Then not only is she doing blackface, then Cynthia Lee Fontaine does blackface.
I'm not going to disagree.
First of all, because she was literally on one episode saying, "I'm a strong black woman." Sometimes that's what they identify as, because we are.
That's not what
because we are the epitome. So
we're accepting Rachel Dolezal as a black woman, right? Hello?
Wait a minute. No, I was reading Danny's comment.
We are accepting Rachel Dolezal.
No.
As a
absolutely not. No, she's doing blackface.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, no, she's doing blackface.
She's doing exactly what Britta's doing.
How?
No, she's not.
She's not.
Yes, she is.
She's absolutely not.
Oh, yes, she is.
Oh, my God. Anyway.
She's not. The first thing out of Britta's mouth was, "I'm not black.
Exactly.
I don't identify
I
as
want
black."
to present this image as if I am.
She doesn't
She said
present
that.
an image as if she is, though.
She said
Everybody makes the assumption that that's what
No,
she
no, no,
is
no.
because
You
her
missed
skin
the
is
point.
dark.
She said, "I am not black," but people thought that I
But
was.
people
when I was
think
in
that I'm
drag.
black because of the
So
color
now,
of my
no.
skin.
Wait me. Hold on.
Wait a minute. It's me, D. That's
Let me
ridiculous.
finish.
That is ridiculous.
Let me finish. Hold on.
Who was she gonna be? The Rock? That's what I wanted to know.
She said. She said. As I continue, I am not a black woman.
Oh man.
And because people thought I was, that she admitted that she turned her drag into being a black woman. She
No,
went.
she didn't.
No,
That is
she
not
did
what
not.
she
That's
said.
not what she said.
That is
She puts on the black wig. She puts on the Afro wig.
Oh man.
Okay. If she didn't want to be that, wear your natural straight ass hair, bitch. Don't try to put on the fucking Afro wig and try to make it like you got kinky hair, bitch. You, because if a bitch saw you for who the fuck you were, a bitch would look at you and say, "Oh, bitch, you're not black." Period. But when you put on these good Afro wigs and try to put on this kinky hair and try to put on the what's the little, I don't know what they call it, the kink, cankalon or whatever the little,
The
whatever kinky hair is that the black chicks wear for the weave.
Yeah, that cheap
You know
ass
what I'm
shit.
saying? That's what the fuck she puts on to try and make it seem like she's a black woman. Bitch, you ain't black nowhere. Bitch, die somewhere. Go somewhere. Fucking die. Oh, I'm sorry. That came out harsh. That was a little. I apologize, Britta. I mean, you're gonna die eventually, but Are y'all ready to come on, Abby and really be?
Oh,
No,
Abby, y'all left Nikki and her point across in the chat.
Abby still
She never said she was black. She did.
Really be? Are you ready, my love? Because Abby look like she's still getting off some steam. You ready, my love? Hey, really be? Hey, big sis. Ty, how do you feel about? You are from New York, Ty, so you see Britta more than the rest of us.
No, the fuck I don't. It was so funny.
He said, "Don't put me in that shit."
It was so funny how she was like, "Oh, I'm New York's queen. I'm their queen," and I'm like, "Bitch, who the fuck are you?" Not that I go to many drag shows, but my ears to the pavement a little bit, and it ain't like this name Britta has been, running through the fucking city like that.
Let the whole tell it. She running all of New York. Let her tell.
Let her tell is all about her. I can't stand that. I can't. Ugh. Just
She
the
makes
fact that
She's
she
had
think
about 30 looks. How many times has she worn an Afro wig, El Teddy? They've had about 30 looks since the season started.
She wore it in episode 1, and that's all.
Worn?
She wore it episode 1. That's all I needed.
No,
That's all I needed.
So if I wear a blonde wig, I'm trying to be white. The fuck? That's dumb. That's a dumb argument.
If you put on a blonde wig and do a light white face, yeah, you might be trying to be white. That's white.
Her makeup she's not doing a dark face. And
no,
and
because no.
For you to say why she ain't choose a Polynesian celebrity, that's dumb as fuck too. So if I'm
that's not dumb as fuck.
Celebrity.
You need to promote your own people.
If I'm Asian, I gotta choose an Asian celebrity.
We got enough promotion. Promote your own Polynesian ass people. Promote them.
But that makes me a racist because I choose not to.
It's a tricky thing because her skin complexion.
Be a Polynesian ass drag queen. Don't try to be a black drag queen if you're not black. You stinking ass whore. You can't be black.
Her skin tone as a boy.
Don't nobody give The Rock a hard time. The Rock has worn a wig before, the afro before. The Rock has presented as black before. Don't nobody give The Rock a hard time. Is he racist too?
It was blackface.
Oh God,
that's not how Okay.
No, I think her boy face is not that far from her drag color.
Thank
But
you.
it's a tricky little thing because she is trying to pander to, or I don't know if that's the right word,
It
You
is.
but
know that's the right
she
word.
is trying
That
to
is the right word.
pander.
I'll
She
She,
is
accept
trying to
that.
pander to a certain community,
she
And
I
does.
will
and
accept the pandering tie, but she's not doing blackface.
yeah, I'll accept that, Ty. I will accept that, but the blackface, no. Pandering, yes. Blackface, no.
but she did state that she paints because of what people perceive her to be.
She said that. She
She
So
did
said
say
wouldn't that
that.
be
try to be a black woman.
cultural
She has said that.
misappropriation as
Because I
opposed
was,
to
and I was thinking about aside from your complexion, what is giving them the idea that you're black because you're loud and basically fucking obnoxious, and I'm like, what are you
Because
really
when
trying
I
to
Oh,
look
say?
at
wait a
boy
minute.
Britta, I don't think black. There's nothing about her as a boy that makes me think she's black. Nothing. I
Nothing.
But
would
you
never
can't
think
take
she's
away
black.
from her experience. She said that people think she is. You can't take away that that's been her experience.
I'm
okay.
not
Because
saying
you
that's
don't
not
see
her
that.
If
experience.
people
I'm
think
saying
she
I
is,
don't see
if she
that.
feeds into it, wouldn't that be considered cultural misappropriation as opposed to blackface?
What?
What?
Her doing that, her, feeding into their thoughts of her being black, so that
Black
wouldn't
But
that
she
be
blackface
wasn't
is
feeding.
cultural
But this is the thing:
misappropriation.
she's not feeding into it because when I saw her, I as a black woman, when she first came in, before she opened her mouth and said anything, just from her presentation, just from the skin color, I just naturally assumed she was black.
I
okay?
didn't.
I
For
did.
me, I
I
didn't.
Before
thought she
she
was
opened
black.
her
I
mouth,
did.
before she said anything, I just assumed.
I thought
Oh,
she was
this.
mixed. I
I
thought she
thought,
was
I
mixed.
thought, I thought if some of her mixation was black. I thought I wasn't
Yeah,
sure if she was
yeah.
100% black, but I knew there was some. It felt like there was a little nigga in there somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
And
where,
for
but it
me,
felt like that's what
and
it
I'm
was.
just gonna
You
speak
There's a
for
smell
little
me.
fried chicken?
sprinkle.
You
There's a
smell some
little.
fried chicken?
Just for
I
me,
did. I did. I did.
when I, because like I said, I didn't know Britta. I didn't know her from a can of paint. And
Neither
when
did
I first,
I.
I never thought she was black. And when I saw her, I said, I thought maybe Hispanic. I said, oh, she might be Hispanic. I said, okay, I see Hispanic
Right.
in her,
And that's
but I never
fine. Like
thought black.
that's your experience, but you can't take away that that's been her experience that people have mistaken her. She proudly said she's
But at the
Polynesian. She was
moment,
she said that to let you know I
at
am Polynesian.
at
I am not black.
at at
Oh.
the moment when she stated, when I saw her and said that she was not black, and she stated after I thought she was not black that she was not black and confirmed it for me
Mm-hmm.
that she was not black.
Okay.
Then I was like, now wait a minute. And then she went and stated, but my drag is as a black woman. No, bitch. I'm not here for that. No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
I will say this.
Absolutely
Now
not.
that I see her,
and she gives me
I understand both sides of what y'all saying. I understand what Ebby and Really B is saying. I do, but I also can see why Teddy feels
And
what
I
he
don't
feels.
listen. I don't negate the fact that even if Ebby says when I saw her, I thought she was part black. I'm okay with that. But when you come out to me and says I'm not black, but my whole thing is my drag is as a black woman, okay, I have a problem with that. That is where
okay.
my problem comes.
Okay, so I
You
can
don't
agree.
get to. I don't think you get to do that.
I'm seeing her for the first time because I don't watch the show. As a drag person, she does look black to me.
Yeah,
But look at her boy.
And I'm looking at her as a boy.
yeah, I'm looking at the boy.
Absolutely not.
Completely different.
That's what I'm saying. It does not appear to be a black
I think I
boy.
would be more
But
okay
her.
with
Yeah,
it
completely different.
if she's just being a black woman, then
But here's the thing: you think mistake her for black because of you don't see her boy features, and because you don't see her hair.
the hair, yeah, the hair.
That's what really tips you off that wait, something is not. It might
She
not.
did say most people
Yeah.
think I'm a black
She said
girl,
most
but
people
I'm
think
really a Polynesian princess.
yes.
And then she said at night she's Maui, but I mean in the day she's Maui, but at night she's Moana. And so
And
I don't
see,
know if
And
that
Moana is not
means
black either. So.
Right.
and that's my point. My
Moana is
point
not
is,
black, but
I
I
have
think
a problem with that because I have a problem with people who say I can take the black on and off when I want to.
When
That
it works.
bothers me.
I don't think
Even
she
though
talk
there are a
about
lot of black
Moana, the
people, there
Polynesian
are a lot of black
cartoon or
people
whatever.
who could
She
take the
talk about
black off
Moana
and on when they wanted
similar
to.
to like Quana or Shitana or some black type of Anna type of name.
Right.
I think that's what she was trying to like. She is part black when she in drag.
But call it a double standard. If somebody is black or has black in them and says, I want to take the black on and off if I want to, that is their choice because that is a part of who they are. They could make that choice. But somebody who has no black in them should not have the choice to say, oh, I can take this black on and off if I want to. No, bitch. No, that's not how that works.
At
That's
night, I'm
not how that
Shaniqua.
works. Because even somebody who is black that says, I want to take the black on and off.
We as black
If
people
and
do
when
it
I
all the
want
time.
to,
Get us on the phone with the right
if
person.
and when I
All
want
of the
to.
nigga will come up out of our voice and we'll end up being exactly
But listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I agree with you, Abby. But what I'm saying is, even the people who do say
Hello,
they'll
my
take the black
Mrs.
on and off if
Water,
they
please.
want to, they
Good
can.
evening. I was
Some people still, even when they say I'm taking the black off, they still get clocked sometimes. When they say, "Oh, I'm not black," a bitch would say, "No, bitch, you black." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it is a part of who you are. That bitch could never say that.
I just
Danny,
want
that's
her
who she is
gone.
out of
I
drag
think
too.
that's Danny. I think that's who she
out of
is out
drag.
of in and out. I don't think drag makes her
I've
that
seen
way.
Britta out of drag, and that is exactly who she is. She's
That's all. That's all she. That's all her. Her loud, annoying. It's all about me. Happens in and out of drag. That's just who she is as a person.
Okay.
I'm mad they beat my fucking they beat my my Aiden so she couldn't do
you like
nothing no
Aiden?
more.
I like
Yeah.
I'm so
I
glad
like
she's
Aiden
gone.
too.
I'm glad
loved
she's gone.
Aiden.
Her
She
and
remind me.
them devil eyebrows that she
I
had. That
loved
was
it. Aiden
I
reminded
fucking
me
love
of was it Sharon Needles? Not Sharon Needles.
He could never be Sharon
it.
Needles.
Never.
Was
She
it
could
Jinx?
never.
Not the
She
devil.
could- listen,
It's just
but Ty, you on the right track because they was trying to give her the Jinx Monsoon edit where it was everybody against Aiden. The only problem is Aiden doesn't have Jinx Monsoon talent. Therefore,
Blue.
it was hard. It was hard to see Jinx's talent in the beginning. It had to get down to like
Jinx, but
9 people.
even in when Jinx was doing his like confessionals and stuff, Jinx was funny in his confessionals, and this bitch had narcolepsy and she would just fall asleep randomly. Like I was absolutely here for Jinx.
That alone,
I could see, right? I could see her talent. Aiden, I'm squinting. I can't.
Okay. I'm seeing Aiden.
Hey, Boogie L. Hey, Boo.
No, but the funniest thing of this last episode, because midway through it, I was like, where the fuck is Sherry? I'm like,
Sherry's no, they edited her.
No,
I
was like,
but can I just say, even all of the allegations against Sherry Pie aside, that outfit that she did have on the motherfucking runway, bitch.
Yo, she's killing them hoes. They like James
Even
said.
though
They better
Sherry Pie was good, but I still think Jackie Cox's outfit was the best outfit of the night.
I loved her outfit.
That shit Jackie Cox had on that runway.
With the ice cream?
Like, bitch.
No, that was a Gigi Good.
Right.
That was Gigi Good.
Had the
like the crown.
My favorite was Crystal Method and Jade.
I didn't like Jackie.
I didn't like Crystal Method. I didn't like Crystal Method. Jada Essence Hall would say she did. I don't expect Jada Essence Hall to ever be weak on the runway, but it wasn't nothing that made me go, "Ooh, girl." It was just a regular pageant.
She give me the same pageant girl every runway.
Yeah, she's just a pageant girl.
First of all, Jada Essence Hall is going to be polished and put together on every runway. She's not gonna show up on the runway like the Widow Von do. And that outfit that she borrowed from casting of the off Broadway version of Titanic. You're not gonna find that. And Now,
Listen, Jada is not gonna get caught slipping. Jada is
But to
never gonna
me,
get
her
caught.
makeup
Not on
is
the
a little
runway.
too muddy. Her makeup is a little too muddy and dark in certain areas. Where
I thought. Listen, Jada was giving me very much. Oh God, maybe I got to turn the brightness down on my phone. Very much Storm. That's what I was getting from.
Yeah, I was getting Storm.
That's what I was getting from her look.
Okay.
To me, I didn't like Crystal Method. Everybody liked Crystal Method. I didn't like that shit.
I didn't like her face. I didn't
loved it.
I didn't like it.
I
I did not like it at
loved
all.
I like
that
the
was the
actual
pantsuit,
the pantsuit I liked, but the paint.
Yeah, I like the texture of the pantsuit, but
not season
I
7.
saw what Jan was trying to do, but it didn't really do it for me. It was like, okay, I saw she was trying to do White Walker, but it didn't really do it for me.
This the pantsuit y'all talking about?
as soon as Widow turned the corner,
Yes.
I knew.
I like
Yes.
I do too.
As soon as Widow turned the corner, I knew what she was giving, but it looked like
I liked
terrible.
I liked Heidi's snow.
Horrible.
Her Russian.
I love Heidi.
I love Heidi's look.
This was Heidi's best look.
Gigi
Yes,
and
that was her best look.
something about that girl's makeup. Yes, that was everything. That
was her best look. That was Heidi's best look. That bitch did that. I said that's your best look, Heidi. That and the golf. When she did that golf outfit when she was supposed to be the golfer, that was Heidi's best 2 looks for me. I was like, okay, Heidi, you did that. If I didn't think Britta was a racist as blackface wearer, I liked her outfit.
Her gown was beautiful.
But the fact that I want to send her strychnine in the mail won't make me like her.
But I knew it was going to be her. And
I just don't want you to be so harsh into wishing people death on her. If you could, that's the only thing you could say. Yeah, run with your narrative about the blackface. Run that you don't like her and she racist and hate her and all that. Please stop wishing death on that girl.
It's a lot of people I wish death on.
That's because there are people. There are absolutely people in her DMs right now and all over her social media doing saying to her face, "Why don't you just die? Why don't you just drink some bleach and die? Jump off a building, cut your wrist, all kinds of stuff."
I'm in that chorus.
Don't do that. It's unnecessary. Not over a TV show. Unnecessary.
It is. But you open yourself up to the range of fucking psychopaths that we have out in this world when you go.
I mean, I have psychopaths in my DMs that tell me that I need to die and die slowly. I'm probably dying slowly. I mean, I'm over the hump at this point. It's slowly happening. Give me another 50 years. I might.
I think Jan thought that because her outfits were cute and like she was outside of the box, I think she thought it was going to elevate her.
I think y'all are thinking too hard into. I think Jan really wants the hard critiques to know, okay, because I felt for Jan, right? So she can make adjustments. Because I felt Jan in that. It's not that she just wants to be on the bottom, but she wants the critique so somebody can say to her, "Hey, bitch, you need to correct this. Hey, bitch, but if you're safe every week, you don't get a gauge for how to go up and down." So I would be that one that would say, "Okay, y'all need to tell me,
right?
Bitch, you know what I need to work on." It's Jan Trey. She's nobody straight. She's nobody straight. Nowhere in America. Mariah Whitney, you know I love you down.
And was they trying to say that what's the name? Oh my gosh, I'm bad with names. So but what they trying to say? What's name?
You and really B would get along.
They were trying to say what's name had a big cock.
Who?
The little short black
one. Jada Essence Hall.
No. I thought they was talking about the little country one.
Oh,
Heidi.
I think they
were
said
Heidi. They was calling it Penelope or something, right?
Yes.
They were calling it a big nose, and you know what Teddy say about noses.
Well, that's
what
what
she had the big nose from the fuck. Let me shut up. Now I thought they were saying that Dahlia Sin had meat. I thought I heard that.
I thought what they saying Evie Otley. They were saying Evie Otley did too, or was she just not afraid to show it?
No, Dahlia Sin showed everything she had.
And then it depends on who's judging. If you're in a room with a bunch of
Yeah,
white
you're right.
boys,
Because, you know, some of us meat connoisseurs, we know big meat when we see it.
Right.
they didn't shock the system of some of them white boys. They like, ooh,
Okay.
No, because
You know,
Jan is putting it all out. She's putting it all out there in she's throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. She's giving Jan. Jan, she's because Monk Chip said maybe she just coasting until she gets closer. No. Yeah.
I swear every time I hear gonna be in the rhythm of the night.
I took a crystal
cracks me up.
Listen.
And I'm mad that they keep playing it though. I'm mad that
they play that sound clip every time. He's like,
every time they make that DeBarge, I was like, oh. And the reason why I'm sure he didn't do DeBarge for the snatch game because he probably don't know nothing.
He doesn't know who he is.
He doesn't know who DeBarge is.
You can tell by the look on his face. He has no idea who he's talking about.
Not at all. Not at all. But that shit rings so true. It's just it's so funny. It's so funny.
That or Weird Al Yankovic.
True.
She don't know if she don't know who El DeBarge is. She damn sure don't know who Weird Al Yankovic.
I was mad that Heidi said she ain't know who Phaedra was.
Right.
I'm like, bitch. Okay.
Yeah, that song did not call for anybody split.
Yeah, but they be doing it. They do it at inappropriate times all the time. I be like, if y'all don't get your ass up.
I would have preferred the song from the version of the song from the movie and not the Broadway play. But the Broadway play,
they do go split on the Frozen song.
Why would they?
Now, Britta did.
Okay, wait. Can I just say that's what I meant?
Listen.
Down
one of them, when they hit the modular, you know, on the break
is taking.
Listen, you know, on the break when Britta did the little fire, one of them hoes would have did a split on that part. Oh, Let It Go. I'm trying to tell you what I know.
When she did that, it was very reminiscent of old girl lifting the Violet?
Bald one. I know who you're talking about.
Sasha.
Who won season 10?
Sasha
Velour. Yes.
Now that whole did that shit.
Like she came out with a trick.
Pulled up that shit and them flowers came down. I said, "Oh, bitch, you did that."
I was like, "Oh, she got it. She got it." But I always
said that bitch did that.
I wonder if Dahlia Sid is gonna keep popping up in all the episodes dressed as that piece of broccoli.
That was so funny how they did that.
That thing takes me because I don't know why I find that amusing, but that damn Dahlia Sid dressed up as that broccoli takes me every time I see her.
Just like,
is she back in the? Listen,
just like
I just want you to know, Mariah Whitney says, "I know Ty knows me. Ty does know me." Mariah Whitney, just so you know, he's a whole ass whore. Ty, I don't know how I feel about this blonde ass hair that you got in your fucking head.
I was bored, and I know
apparently
I could not do this at work, and I know I ain't going up in there no time soon. So I said, because at work they'd be like,
I like it.
This is what everybody wanted to get blonde.
Where's Puma?
That's the first color everybody
talk you out of that.
I'm about the same color as Puma.
Where's Puma? Because Puma was supposed to talk you out of that shit.
No, but let me tell you, going outside is so post-apocalyptic and like scary to even just go outside.
Well, don't go out.
Well, let me say this. If Surprise Around the Corner is still in the room, Surprise Around the Corner is the one who hits me up with all of the inside connections of those whores from the Come Up New York, because he says those are the same dirty ass whores who be in the club, steak as fuck and musty and dirty as fuck. That's in the corner, and who bitches stay away from, and who real New York people do not want no parts of. And they made it on that show because nobody who's really in the know from New York wanted anything to do with the people who make this show, the Come Up New York. I'm just saying that's what Surprise Around the Corner.
He told me the same thing. He told me where the club was, and I said, "Listen, I only been living in New York for a year. I ain't even been around all them places, and I don't even do gay clubs. You ain't got to worry about my ass being in there." I said, "But I mean, you know, if that's on them, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I believe every solitary word of it, though. I believe every word of it."
Heidi looked good in that. I don't go to the clubs that much. Only one I have seen is the tall one, the tallest one, because I know he's on the he was in the Kiki ballroom scene, and I've seen him.
He's in the ballroom scene doing what? Voodoo realness?
Commentator, like he was trying to do at the table.
Oh, okay. Because he ain't
Pretty much
walking
rapping, freestyling, pretty much.
Rapping and freestyling.
That's what commentator is. You got to be quick and like, who's coming to the floor? Blah, 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 blah.
Well,
giving people shit.
Like
I can see him doing
I love her.
Yeah, I can see him doing that.
Yeah, he's kind of coming up in the scene as a commentator.
Mm.
But other than that,
I don't understand these people. I don't understand Chance. I don't understand Justin. I don't understand Mitch. I don't understand.
Oh, Chance and Mitch went off.
Understand.
Chance and Justin went off on Mitch on live. Oh, baby, he called Mitch all kind of faggots and he ain't got no job.
Well, he's a wait a minute. How he called somebody
him and Martell. I'm trying to tell you what he said.
But how is Justin calling anybody a fagot? Has he not looked at
Not Justin, it was Chance. Chance was on live with Martell, and both of them was talking shit about Mitch. And I don't know why. I don't know why Martell is talking shit about Mitch because
has he not looked in the mirror? I mean, you don't have to be, 23 and me to see that his DNA did not do him no favors. Okay. I'm just saying, you do not need 23 and me to tell that DNA did not do Montel no favors.
Are we?
Because I swear his middle name is Simeon, and look up the definition of the word Simeon, and you will know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
What happened to Shondo shots?
Oh, yes, it's time for a Shondo shot. Hold on. Give me a moment. Everybody get
child, I know you in my quarantine. I can't do
Wait, they brought wine to my house. Hold on.
See,
wait, I gotta turn the camera off. I'm not wearing pants today. Wait.
I called National Liquor to see if National Liquor was open. They said, "Bitch, I know you lying. We shut down." I said, "Fuck, bitch."
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's baffling to me that the liquor stores are considered essential.
In North Carolina, they shut the liquor stores down because North Carolina is state run. They have ABC stores. So just like in Virginia. So the governor shut down.
Yeah, that's why I'm living in Virginia. I'd have been got me a couple bottles by now, girl.
Well, that little thing I got right here, this will last me at least another week and a half, unless I have one.
Oh,
that's my friend Jack.
That'll be gone in a couple days with me and this honey. Oh, I know you lying.
Nah, I think that little bit of let me tell you. See, I'm so like
I'm not even drinking. Listen, y'all, I'm not even drinking Bombay Sapphire this time. They got some cheap ass vodka in the house, and I'm drinking this cheap ass vodka in the house.
I'm so paranoid in my head that if I smoke a little weed and then take a shot, if I get up to go to the bathroom and I start like the room starts spinning.
Eddie got some wine.
I'll be like, oh my God, is that Rona?
Listen, with all of the pollen and allergies in the air right now, a bitch will call from allergies from pollen and shit, and bitches think they dying. I'm serious. I literally the other day out here. Because I was having allergies from pollen and shit. I thought I was fucking dying from corona. I said, oh shit, am I dying? See, do I need to make a farewell video?
It's hard to make that distinction.
Abby got bad beats, y'all. Abby got her some bad beats. I like barefoot.
That's what I'm drinking, some wine.
It's pink Moscato is what it is. I don't know.
I can't do wine.
My daughter put this in my cart. I didn't even know it was coming to the house.
I can't do wine, champagne, or beer.
Oh, I love wine. Give me a nasty glass of Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm set. I don't even need no more liquor.
I need red wine. Only red wine for me.
Oh, why did you think? I never have any liquor in my house, please. Yeah, no, I listen. I can put people under the table if I want to.
But technically, Abby, that don't count because that's sweet. Mix you in some Grey Goose or something in that. Get
Where the
your
hell
life
am
in
I
order.
Grey Goose from? Where the hell am I get? I barely got wine in the house. What you mean mix it with some Grey Goose? The fuck? What the?
Get it with your looks. Ask one of them pieces you got. Say, don't I look cute enough to get some Grey Goose? And they gonna bring you some Grey Goose, and then you can mix it in with shit.
If you could bring me some Crown Royal Black to the house, though.
Ooh.
Oh, you want
Can
the
nobody?
big boy?
Yeah,
Can nobody? You still allow outsiders, people that don't live there? You allow them in?
I said bring it. I didn't say they.
Oh.
Bring it.
Well, shit. If I bring a bottle, I'm gonna want some.
Yeah, I know that's
You
right.
want some up
Nah.
now?
Okay, I got my shot ready. Y'all ready?
I
No,
got
but-
no
shot.
for me.
I got homeboys out there who are still actively
Really be where's your
chasing
Jack?
dick.
Oh, I didn't have no Jack.
no,
You want me to go
I don't
get Jack? You want me to go get? I just have wine. I have wine.
We have a Shondo shot that we taking.
So I gotta go get a. So I gotta go get some Jack. That's what you're saying.
No, just take
yeah.
a swig of that. You got conserved.
Before we switch conversation, what's the next topic of conversation? We'll let the
People who are still dick hungry through Rona.
That would be me.
people are getting dick down with.
Listen.
Yeah, I was
Set up.
one on last week. I ain't even gonna hold you. I did last week. I caved in.
I mean, 2 weeks
I
ago,
did.
I'm
Teddy
not
called me
gonna lie.
all kind of hormones. Yeah.
2
But
weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I did get my back blown out. I'm not gonna lie.
It's been
Hey,
you
well
got the
done.
nerve to
Listen,
call me
if I play my
all
cards
kind of
right tomorrow,
hormones. You got something
listen.
to do.
But that was 2 weeks ago. That means I don't have symptoms yet, and that means I don't have Miss Rona. Don't do me.
It's
Not
been
at least
well.
to that
I was
person.
in. Listen, I was in isolation for 14 days because my brother tested positive, and I was at his house because he had pneumonia. So I had to be quarantined in my house for 14 days.
Listen,
don't
I
have
done
any
made it
symptoms.
my 14. Hey, Abby, me and you done made it our 14 days,
So
bitch.
he-
Oh, we good, bitch. High five, bitch. High five.
listen, I was nervous at first because Scooter's in the house, and
What are the symptoms of pneumonia?
no,
It's
not
really-
pneumonia.
it's
I
respiratory
don't have
issues.
symptoms of anything actually.
It
Besides,
says respiratory issues, dry coughs, and when you feel like it's a lot of pressure on your chest. Like when you feel like you got a lot of pressure on your chest.
Who having a baby in 9 months? Not me.
A whole bunch of people. I'm about to be a whole bunch of Capricorns.
Yep. But
I know wrong with the Capricorn. Come through, Capricorns. Bust through, Capricorns. Bust through, bitches.
Oh no, these two have
got no
been
time
tied
for
for over
that.
20 years. Ain't no baby coming out of here. Ain't no baby coming out of here.
Miracles
My son
happen.
would be 20. Baby girl will be 21 in
Are
May.
we ready?
My son would have
Ty,
been 21 in
you
July.
told us to take this
In July,
motherfucking
it'll
shot,
be.
and I don't see you got nothing in your hand.
I done took two. Wait,
Really, be you ready?
Yeah.
He did take.
You sitting your stinking ass big dick self over there in Houston, cats meow, and don't have a shot ready. Bitch, get your life in order. What is that? That looks like lemonade.
It's not. It's wine. I just emptied the bottle.
What is that?
Wine.
I don't buy it.
Drinking watermelon. Is that one moment?
I am Joyce. I'm gonna watch it. I'll probably review it.
When does it come
What?
out?
It comes out next Saturday.
weekend.
The
Next
Clock
weekend.
Sisters movie comes out next Saturday. I will be reviewing.
Wait,
As
it comes out on what? On what?
It's Lifetime.
It's gonna be on
Lifetime. As a lifelong Kojic member,
What's wrong?
I grew up Kojic. I grew
You
up
already took my
around
shot.
the Clark Sisters.
Waiting on y'all.
I literally grew up around the Clark Sisters, as they were always, and my mother Maddie Moss Clark and my pastor were best friends. So I grew up around them hoes all the time. I will be watching and reviewing, and might give y'all some inside scoops.
We taking this shot.
When people get ready, you ready, Terrence? Where's your shot?
National Liquor said, "Fuck me, they closed. They ain't got nothing."
Really,
I
be you
got
ready?
nothing.
I already took my shot. Y'all took too long.
No, we're not ready. No, you need to pour another shot. Put a 27 in the chat if you're ready.
But we're on season 4. They need to edit this and fix it.
What?
The come up.
Ty already took his shot. That's
This
Ty's
can't be
I
episode 3. This has to be
about to
episode
be
2. What, are you drunk? What's
All
happening?
right, I'm taking my shot and we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, then drink. Not 3, 2, drink. It's 3, 2, 1, then drink. Okay.
All right, come on.
Dear
Oh.
God.
And then I got a quick one quick
Come Up
story.
New York episode premieres tomorrow at 6.
I got one.
Are we
quick,
live after what we doing?
One quick.
Ty, you say you got a quick story after the shot. All right. You
Yeah,
ready?
yeah.
Catch me out. If that's just wine and that's all the fuck you drink,
This is wine. I went and got a shot of brown liquor.
okay,
do we say Shondo
love you,
before
boo. I
or
love
after?
you. After.
Okay.
Shondo after. All right. Look at really be. Look at her. Look at her ass. Look at her. All right. It's 3, 2, 1. All right. Everybody ready? Everybody get your shots ready in the chat. 3. Ooh, that 1, 3. 3, 2, 1. Drink.
Go.
Shondo.
Y'all some damn wine. Y'all keep drinking that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in here paranoid.
Whoa.
Tonight.
Okay. Each Katai.
Drunk and paranoid.
Y'all ain't got nowhere to
But
go.
can I just tell you this quick story?
Go ahead.
When I was younger, me, my sister that's under me in age, and my god sister, you know, we fancied ourselves singers. So
You and really be like the same age. Both of y'all like 85.
I was the oldest at the time, and I probably was like 13, 14. And so we had
This is
found
1978.
we had found some church that was going to receive us as a singing group. Now I'm like 14. My god sister's like maybe 12, and my sister was 12. And we live in Brooklyn. We went all the way to Queens, and we was going to sing More Than a Conqueror. Ain't that the Clark Sisters?
By the Clark Sisters.
Yeah.
We are more than conquerors to him that loved us. Yeah, I know.
So it was one part in the song that, because my god sister, ready for this name, Ozzy May. My god sister Ozzy May, she could sing her ass off, and you couldn't tell me that I wasn't doing a little something. So it was this particular part in the song. I think it was the part, "His light show us the way. My paths get brighter every day more," something like that. And so we arguing before we go. We like in the lobby of the church arguing as to who's going to sing that part. And I'm like, "No, I want it." She's like, "No, I want it," and all that stuff. So we get out there and come to the part of the song. Both of us froze, and so nobody sung that part of the song, and we were just standing there looking at each other like jackasses, and that shit was just so
That's how y'all know
funny.
y'all ain't real singers. Because see, those of us in group were real singers. All 3 of our asses would have been singing it at the same time, looking at each other like, "Bitch, I know you finna stop singing. Bitch, I know you finna stop singing. Bitch, I know you finna stop singing." Everybody singing at the same time. You know what I'm talking about. When you got the real singers, everybody singing the part. And
I'm
looking at the
girl.
I know you fucking lying to me. I'm not stopping.
I'm gonna give you maybe 1 or 2 words. If you don't pick up, baby, I'm gonna take the mic and I'm going forward.
Girl, ain't no what's not gonna happen is the part won't be sung. That's what's not gonna happen.
The part was not sung.
Oh, y'all ain't real.
So
Y'all ain't
hilarious. It was
y'all
so
sound like trumpet players in the band who scared to hit the high notes and so nobody played the part.
I know you lying. Now, what we not gonna do is talk about the trumpet players.
Y'all ain't shit.
Nah. Ain't nobody saying nothing about them stank ass trombone players and y'all be having going on.
Who? What?
Blowing their bullshit.
He talked about clarinet players like the Cats Me Out who probably played 3rd clarinet and never made it to 1st clarinet. Couldn't play fast.
First of all, I was first year for 2 years.
Couldn't play fast.
2 years I was first year. After that, I just didn't care no more. But 2 years I was first year.
Couldn't play past middle C.
I was first year too.
Oh wait, no, couldn't make it past the bridge from B flat to B natural. Couldn't make it past the bridge from B flat to B natural. That's okay.
I was first year, but let it be no mistake, I was only there so I could dance during the halftime show.
because you were a whore. You wanted everybody to see you dance and shake your ass, so they could know. Oh, that bitch pussy is open, and we could go plow that pussy open. Yeah, she has a black rod in her mouth all day long. That bitch is ready. They ready for it.
I want to play woodwind. I ain't even gonna hold you. I just want to play saxophone. I don't know why.
You still
saxophone with a woodwind.
Anyway, really, what are you doing for? She's over there talking on the phone. Anyway, am I the only one not looking forward to this week's episode of the Come Up New York? If y'all see my review, look forward. If you don't look forward.
That's when they fight.
I'm gonna be looking forward because I want to see if you gonna pull the stunt that you pull on Chasing Dallas. I'm still weak at.
Cause you know all the punks gonna watch that one. So you really need to do it in that video.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah. I don't know. I was over Chasing Dallas. That shit pissed me off. That's why I was just like, fuck.
That's why I got up and walked the phone. I don't walk off on every video.
Wait, I didn't see
when you ended the video. It was just like 5 minutes of you just like cussing in the background, like fuck this shit. I'm just like, oh god, that was the funniest part. Not that you walked off, still going off and like living your day as if you had already stopped the video.
Like 95% of the damn show was them talking about that damn fight.
And nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
And he just loved going into details with anybody he could have an audience with. He does not mind going into the in-depth.
Kane tried to take up for him. This was really his second time speaking about it. Y'all be talking about it. He only spoke.
I haven't seen King Kane in a while. Like the third, like 3 episodes back when you saw him.
King Kane is
count your blessings.
Listen, I gave them 4 good minutes.
You don't like King Kane?
That's the best.
I love King Kane. He's great TV, but it's.
I love King Kane. I just didn't like how he tried to read us in one of his lives that he did. I ain't like that shit. That rubbed me wrong way.
And I think you know, so far, like we all say that you're good TV, but none of us said you were that bitch. So who told you that?
Wait, he came at y'all in one of his
as that bitch. You can't try.
Yeah,
shut the fuck out.
Hold on. Never watched.
He called it
wait a minute.
Morons and spaghettis and this whole.
Wait, everybody cut. Everybody cut. Now hold on. Let's just be honest. You can't try to portray yourself as that bitch if you are working with 6.5 inches and have no real job nowhere in these yet to be United States of America. So, bitch, you can't fuck me down, you can't feed me, and you cannot finance me. And your reads are marginally comedic. They ain't all that. They're marginally comedic. So you can't make me laugh. You can't fuck me down. You can't feed me. Bitch, you can't finance me. What the fuck is your purpose? Bitch, your looks ain't that deal like that. Bitch, you ain't over there just gorgeous as all get out. Bitch, you ain't bodied out this world. Bitch, you're not the smartest girl in the bunch. Bitch, what is your purpose? What purpose do you serve? Like, you're delusional. You're delusional, you know, means of which by which you see yourself. I say it all the time. Even ants have a queen, and you can go be queen of the ants. But those of us human beings, you have no parts with us, okay, sweetheart?
Listen,
so let it go, dear
I've
one.
Been telling y'all he's the first
let that shit go. Let's just be honest. And that, we were being nice to you because it's just like the it's just like the bless his heart little boy and little girl in school. You let them feel like they are better than they are when they're really just the bless his heart and bless her heart little girls in school, the special ed kids that you know ain't gonna be shit, but you make them feel like they shit just to make them feel like they're part of us normal functioning people. He's not normally functioning. Left to himself.
Kevin. I just want to say, because I don't want to be, we don't want to pile on. However,
left to himself,
the advertising
nothing that makes us want to see him.
Okay. The advertisements done on the show are paid advertisements. So he had to pay for that. He didn't just get a spot just because. That is a paid advertisement. You had to pay money for him to do that. If any one of us had paid whatever the cost to have a commercial put into a Chasing Dallas episode, then we could do that as well. So I don't
understand
that.
Would be like, and I heard from Reese that Imani pays for her slot as well.
Exactly.
I understand that, but just like I said in my review, I would have at least like to have gotten a heads up to say, well, listen, y'all know it's going to cost a little penny, but y'all should go on ahead and let us advertise you. So since y'all are the ones who's bringing in all these people, I said that in my review. I said, I know ain't shit for free, bitch, but I would have liked the invitation to do so.
But we didn't initially even ask for video. We just asked
I went to Todd just reviewed one episode of the damn show, and that was the first episode. I mean, he did all right. You know, he did a little yang.
But they did post that. They did post it he did post it about advertisement. He did. I mean, he didn't give us a written invitation, but he posted that information.
We just wanted a special thanks in the credits.
Well, I mean,
fuck the goddamn people. Thank y'all for interviewing the people.
I agree. Now, I do agree. I do agree that I feel like maybe there should be some gratitude, but at the end of the day,
just a little. I appreciate, the Justice League for interviewing everybody, including my ass up here. Shout out to them. Ain't gotta be
all y'all lies.
Yeah, ain't gotta be nothing big.
Because a lot of the clarity from the shit that goes on comes from our platform, the Justice League.
It does.
I'm confused that comes to our interview.
Did all right. I ain't gonna talk shit about the little boy. Taj did all right. He cute. He did all right. You know what I mean? He got little views or whatnot. But But that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to get Taj much. He ain't never did nothing to me. I'm just saying. But I mean, hey.
Georgia is Amazon only making essential deliveries?
Yeah, I think so.
You said why elteddy so upset? elteddy always upset about something.
He's upset because
I'm out of lube.
Felt like he had a rapport with what's the little boy name? King Kane.
Oh,
King Kane went back on his. It basically went back on his show and cussed all of us out.
Yeah, he did.
Like, unnecessarily, unwarranted. We didn't do anything to this boy. In fact, in that particular episode, we all gave him props. Now, some of them read him for that Fagadelics. I didn't know that was the name of the group until I saw elteddy's review and had to go back and watch it. I said, they need to screw him. So I didn't say anything about that, but I gave him props in that particular review about actually showing what he does and styling his group and this and that and the third. And for us to have been giving him props, and he and I had a run-in at the beginning of the season when I very much said, no, my nigga, you delusional. Nobody is chasing you. You not that girl. You wasn't that girl last season. We barely knew you were there. What are you talking about? And he wanted to tell me to shut the fuck up and all these other things. He came back, once he wasn't high anymore, he decided he was wrong and apologized when he did his review with elteddy, when he did his interview with elteddy. And so once that happened, everything seemed to be okay. And then out of left field, he just came at all of our necks for no reason when we didn't do anything to him.
We were talking about Womack. He read us on behalf of Womack.
Right.
We didn't say shit about him. We were talking about Womack, and he read us all to the ground.
Right.
The one person who ain't said shit to us.
And one thing, Ty, you gonna be rubbing them out like that. Don't get that little ass bottle of lube no more. You need to get the big industrial size bottle if you rubbing them out like that, honey. If you pour that little ass bottle, I said, well, I see why you don't run out of that little ass shit.
Oh, but I'm saying my thing is this: at the end of the day, Kane was mad because we weren't buying to that tight ass story they were trying to turn to make it seem like Womack was justified in his actions, and he got mad because none of us was buying into that bullshit, and none of us agreed with it,
Right.
and he was in his fucking feelings. So whatever.
What I didn't know until
because we have reports with him, nigga. I'm not doing that. If I got to read you, I'm gonna fucking read you.
What I didn't know until the last episode I picked up on, and I don't know if it was in other episodes and I just didn't hear it. I didn't know he went and pulled his gun out.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
Told us and I'm like, Reese, you defending the wrong person because he sat there and said he did, and that he was ready to use it, and he felt like he would have been justified in doing it.
He was justified, right? But then turned around and said he didn't call the two queens that he was with because he didn't need their help because they only this big. But you had to use your pistols, so I'm confused.
The wig snatcher threw him over the ledge. Once you snatched his piece, he had to go get his piece.
That wig.
He said he only like really be though. Kid K said you the only one. Kid K said you the only one he like. He don't like none of us.
That's fine.
That's what Kevin said. Kevin said Kane said he only like really be.
Oh,
I know he don't like me because I speak truth to his foolishness and he can't stand that. So I'm okay with him not liking me.
I'm a moderator over on King Kang's channel. I mean, at least I don't know if he took my moderator stick, but I'm a moderator over there.
Sure you've been stripped.
I don't think he knows how to do that.
I don't think he knows
been stripped the express.
That's no power.
I don't think he knows how to do that. Because I had to show him how to add moderators. And you know, to remove a moderator takes a whole lot of going into this, that, and the third to remove a moderator.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over there.
Like really be. There you go, really be. He still love you, girl.
Girl, go ahead and let him poke you down with them 6 inches, 5.5.
How you know that's what that boy
in his jersey. Let him do it in his jersey.
That's exactly what it is. 6 inches, baby. Talk about something he be dicking them down. How? What? Who you dicking down? Infants? Because ain't no grown person gonna be able to use their ass shit.
You saw a picture of it?
And they got the nerve to talk about Trey Howard.
He said his dick was 6 inches out of his own mouth.
Yeah, he said that himself.
Then got the nerve to talk shit that Trey Howard can't suck dick. Well, of course he couldn't. It's only this big.
Because if you remember that episode, Todd.
Believe you so stupid.
Todd, when they were in that episode where they went to the little sex shop and Rock pulled out that little ass dildo, and Rock was like, "Oh, this little as fuck," and Kane was like, "Oh shit, that's like my child."
Yeah, I remember that.
Like that's little as fuck.
But he ain't really packing nothing.
And Womack gonna pick it up. Well, I'm a beginner, so I need something little as this. Womack, you lying?
If I
he said he was a beginner.
Bitch, you need 5 or 6 inches just to get through all that ass cheek Womack got, cause that bitch big as fuck. Bitch, you ain't little. You need like 5 inches just to get through the ass cheeks. Bitch, that's if you 6 inches, you can't even get the tip of the head in.
Look, if I'm honest about what the tape measure says when I do decide to pull out a tape measure, if I give that number,
nope. Not gonna let you do that. Nope.
Teddy.
No, I'm not.
What happened?
And you always worried about how big it is. He was going to tell you.
Right. Listen, I don't have to know how big Ty stuff is. I know how big Ty stuff is. I'm not gonna let him put it this across Al Gore's internets.
Why not?
You just gonna have to find out.
Why not?
Maybe in the after show. But y'all can ask him in the after show.
Okay.
On these good Al Gore's internets, bitch.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Are you ready, Ty? Put a thumbs up.
I'm saying
you ready? Okay.
We're going to find out in the after show. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I was not going to give no number, but I was going to say that.
Nope, we're not going to let you say nothing.
You don't even know what I'm saying.
That's my dog.
God, just tell us in the after show.
Ty is my listen. Remember, Ty was my first moderator before I had any moderator. Ty is my motherfucking dog. Y'all think I'm finna let my motherfucking dog do this shit on this motherfucking internet for you people? Nope. I don't care. Anyway, you ready, Ty? Is you ready, Ty?
Damn.
We're not talking about your meat, Ty. We are not talking about. Thank you, dog.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Talk about your meat cross the internet.
Just disrespectful.
No, that ain't disrespectful. That's a good friend.
I may run for governor one day.
That's what you call a good friend.
Yes, you saved my career.
I'm telling you, I'm a good friend.
Well, once I find out how big it is, that'll determine if you get a vote from my ass or not.
It's so funny.
Let y'all do that to my motherfucking dog.
It's so funny that I'm watching the Golden Girls right now, and there's one episode where Dorothy said she was some boy was running for class president, and his slogan was if you vote for me, I'll show you
my pee, my wee wee. Somebody
and he won by a landslide too.
His last name was Purper.
Randy? Was it Randy?
I think it was Randy Purper. You show me
Randy Purper.
For me, I'll show you my wee wee.
And he won by a landslide, baby. Yes, God, Randy. You better go up for your vote.
There's an episode of the Golden Girls that applies to every aspect of your life.
Right?
There is not an aspect of your life that you can't find an episode of the Golden Girls that applies to. Telling you what I know.
Oh God! I got this meme that I've been meaning to repost, but it said something about how staying in the house is basically saving Betty White's life.
What's up, Clark Kent?
Oh, I put my shoe rack up.
What's up, boo? Clark is one of my lawyers.
Betty White gonna be here till the Saints come marching in.
Hey,
Mom. She'll been to 50 presidents.
Hey, Herman. I don't think I said hey to you.
Remember iRobot where not was it iRobot with Will Smith?
Mm-hmm.
When the robot kept on drawing a figure standing on the half of the bridge. That's Betty White up there. at the end of the apocalypse.
Betty White is like 100 years old. She's like 139 years old. That bitch will not die. She will not
Have
die.
y'all seen?
I told you she's gonna be here till the Saints come marching in.
Are y'all interested in any way in Kathy Griffin? Have y'all seen her last stand-up
Did her
thing?
mama die?
I haven't seen it, no.
Did her mama recently die?
Yeah, her mother just passed not too long ago during this Rona season.
That's one, no.
Tip it.
Yeah.
No.
Tip it, Kathleen. Yes, and she had
Y'all
to
done
be at least
fucked
99
up
to
this whole
100.
night.
My heart. Oh my God. Oh no.
Y'all done fucked up this whole night.
This was last month sometime. Well,
Wait, what happened?
In a month, but
Her mother passed away. Kathy Griffin's mama passed away.
No, I know her mama passed.
he's taking it hard.
Yeah.
Did he know her?
No.
Whenever I hear something,
No, I'm talking about to catch me out. Did you know?
I mean, her mama been dead for like over a week now. Her mama been dead for like over a week now. There'll be no funeral.
at least 3 weeks.
There will be no funeral for her.
Hell no, they better not do the goddamn funeral.
When you got the money to buck the system. Even though she lost a lot.
Like they did James Brown and keep her around for like 6-7 months, a year.
Kathy went through a lot during that whole severed head situation.
Yeah, she did.
The story is I've been loved her back from D-List and what's it, Talk Radio with Phil Hartman and David Spade, I think.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about Betty White. What about Cicely Tyson? Because Cicely Tyson is like 839 years old too.
Is she in her 80s or is she in her 90s?
No, Cicely Tyson is
She
not
still look good.
well into her 90s.
She's like 94.
She still look good. I just saw her in Cherish the Day not too long ago. Still looking good
with a lot of makeup and a lot of airbrush. Okay,
She
looks like remember how much makeup they had to put her on for Miss Jane Pittman? That's how she look for real now.
Yep.
But I haven't seen her.
She look like Miss Jane Pittman for real now.
I haven't seen her in anything so long because the majority of what she's been doing lately has been Tyler Perry shits. And once I see that name or hear it, I'm turning the channel.
Wow.
Just fuck him and fuck his drag, right?
I like the Medea plays, the first 3 or 4 plays. But once he went like Hollywood and shit, I can't with Tyler. That whole Oprah Tyler.
I only look for the boys.
You know, it always got to be a message and Jesus is Lord at the end of the movie.
I will mute it up. No. I will mute it until I see a naked man. I'm gonna mute it and fast forward until I see a naked man.
What was that shit?
You know that new show? No, wait, Ty. That new show, Ruthless. Bitch, they got titties hanging out. They got dick slanging and all kinds of shit. And that show, Ruthless. They got dick slanging and titties hanging.
They was talking about some scene where the dude had to go down and sniff his crotch.
Mm-hmm.
And they was pausing it.
Fucking and shit.
What show?
That show, Ruthless.
But just knowing that it's Tyler Perry and knowing that he said he writes everything, I can't, because it's just gonna be another fucking.
I can't.
It's just gonna be like all the other shows he did. Everything else. The Lord gonna come in. The Lord gonna come in at the end and save it all, and I just can't with him.
Don't feel bad. I feel the same way about Tyler Perry at this point. I'm completely over it.
And I hate to sound anti-black or like I'm hating or some shit like that.
No, it's not good quality, and he takes his fans for granted because he knows that no matter what the fuck he puts on the screen, black America, black women specifically are gonna come and they're gonna go up for it. My highest views on my reviews are from my Tyler Perry shows. No matter how bad that shit is, they show up every week.
Mm-hmm. I review have and have not, and people show up. People want to know about have and have nots. They be here for it.
I never seen that one.
I don't watch none of that such shit. The haves and the have nots make my pubic hair stick. Yeah, that's about it.
Well, that's
that's the only one.
Oh,
hey, Raphael.
That's about the haves and the have nots. I can't get into that bullshit.
Hey,
and if Loving You was wrong, this is final season. He's ending that to solely focus on the haves and the have-nots, because he's saying that's the only show that he wants to focus on right now. That's what he's saying. So he ending everything else he doing just to focus on the haves and the have-nots.
Are you trying to hold on, y'all? Foy, are you purposely trying to get timed out? Now, for you are the babe, I would hate to time you out because you had the audacity to mention Tyler Perry in what you would like to call a sex scene. Nobody across the fruited plains wants to even know that Tyler Perry has reproductive organs. Much less know that he's involved in anybody's sex scene.
I swear, when I saw that, I fast forward through that part every time.
Woman, boy, girl, and non-binary. Nobody.
Girl, you laying down with mud to the damn DEA. No, ma'am. I don't want to see that.
We're not doing that. We're not doing Tyler Perry and sex scene. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. No, ma'am.
No.
What show he does a sex scene at?
I don't want to know. Don't ask that question. Ty. I love you down, but I'm gonna mute you for a little while until you get your life in order. Asking what show does Tyler Perry? Don't nobody give a fuck about Tyler Perry's sex scenes.
I threw up in my mouth watching that shit. I said, "Oh no, ma'am, no."
I mean, you asking about Tyler Perry sex scene. I mean, Donald Trump sex scenes don't want no parts of that. Is that where we at? Exactly.
Girl, Melania would do anything for a come up, child. You got to be come up for that shit. Ugh.
Are you ready to talk now, Ty?
I'm not mad at Melania.
I'm gonna say she became first lady. I mean,
Fuck that bitch.
I'm just saying. You talking about to come up? I'm just saying.
I keep saying
Girl, I would
Trump.
fuck Womack before I touch Trump. If it's a choice between Trump or Womack, come here, Sweater. Come here, Sweater.
I think Trump. Yo, I might even take that garbage y'all put in the Justice League group chat recently before I take Tyler Perry. Because I'm not going to look at that. I am not going to look at that. The Casimir, I hope you haven't gone to look at that mess either that they've been talking about over the last 24 hours in the Justice League group chat. About certain executive producers. Nope. Not going to look at it. Nope.
Listen, when I saw that, I said, I know you fucking lying to me.
Nope. I love you, Ken, but I'm not letting you talk about that on live internet, okay? Not on these good internet, okay? We are not discussing that because I'm never going to go see it. We're going to act like it's dust in the wind. It's the tree that fell in the woods and nobody was there, but nobody cares.
What was we talking about? Because I don't forget.
Anyway, can we talk about this good orgy we gonna have whenever we all get together in this sickening orgy? I got Cast me out. When I throttle you this first good time, okay, I'm trying to hit the second hole. Just know that. Don't try to be squeamish, okay? Let me get to the second hole, and I'm okay, okay?
Well, I don't want to get it. I just want to be mouth on my
second hole, not the first hole. The second hole.
That's the special.
I ain't trying to see no group shit until 2025.
I can't. I physically cannot.
Yes, you can. It'll be
I believe him. He can.
I'll make it feel good. I
physically cannot.
Do you know how many times a doctor told me that? I'll make it feel good. I promise. That's the biggest fucking lie that I've ever heard in my life.
They know
that's what. Let me just stick the tip in.
No. Either one, they couldn't really reach the second hole, or two, they know what the fuck they was doing.
Listen, you reach my second hole, I'll give you my whole paycheck. Take it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm in total ecstasy at that point. I don't give a fuck what you want.
A lot of people are in the chat like, what is the second hole?
None of y'all business. You gotta know. That's what it is. It's none of y'all business.
Do you know the first one? Do they know about the first hole?
Listen, we know about the first hole. But that second hole, you got to be.
And you gonna know when you hit that second hole because
nobody is
gonna
react. When that second, if you thought you took a breath in, because the first hole, everybody does that in the first hole, but that second hole, your whole body does a
shuts down. I'm telling you,
body does a.
It trembles. You tremble. And you want him to take it out, but then you put it right back in when you do because it feels good. I've been there.
The hole is a whole different ball game. Only certain people can get there. Only certain people can get there. And only certain people can make it feel good. Really be an every off screen. Like some dude they came up in there and said, let me get it from the back.
And I know they did. I know some dudes knocked their back out in the second hole. Plenty of times.
The dudes every be like it, be big, large, and in charge. So every don't try to on the show camera now.
And you know the next day you could
Listen, I tried
everything for that man.
Nope, I'm not built for that. Sorry. Nope. Keep your dick out of there. Thank you.
Are we done talking about?
And you say, here you go, baby. What else do you want me to do? You want me to wash
Even
the
though
car?
I'm not,
What you want me to
even
do?
though
You
I'm
want me
not
to cut the
thinking,
grass? You just lay there and rest.
even though I'm
I
not
did
thinking
what
about,
you did here.
I'm
Nobody's
not
supposed
thinking
to
about
here.
entertaining nobody these days. But I
I
did
tried that
recently.
last thing for the last time. My whole says no. Nobody's supposed to be here.
Nope, we're not doing it
No,
that.
I do have one friend who I just recently had to get a new phone, and his number is not in my new phone. But then I was
Oh,
online and I
Jesus.
seen
Oh,
him
my God.
online. So I hit him up online. It was like, yo, hit me up, new phone, all that type shit. I know the motherfucker saw the message, but he never hit me back. He was one of those I'll like give you half my check type of situations. But
Well, we're here for those.
yeah, it's probably a good thing that he's not hitting me back. Even though I know nobody's coming in this crib. So that's not even an
Right.
issue. I just wanted to know he was okay and all that type shit. But
You should say, send
he
me a
was one
cash
of
app when you
those
know you're all right.
he was one of those people where I was like, nigga, you want $20? Sure. Come over. Like
Baby, come on. Come on.
and it's so funny. It's so
Oh,
funny when you reach a certain age and you realize that you're in that age group where people are looking at you like
bitch, you old.
you're gonna
You like really BTV?
you
Y'all
got
like
you
85 years old.
nigga. I will
Y'all
be
got AARP
44 in
cards for like
July.
20 years.
I'll be 44 in July, but mentally I'm only like 13.
Listen,
So
you and really BTV, y'all got AARP cards for like 20 years now.
Or you know you can get an ARP card at
But
the
me and the Catch Me Out still the youngest out of all of y'all up here.
The Cats and
what
Me
you
Out
say?
is like 19 years old.
Might be. I'm 32.
The Cats and Me Out graduated in like 2019.
See now that liquor got me hot.
I will
But
take
you
it.
know,
Me
but
too,
listen,
Ty. Do you see me keep turning this fucking fan on? Shit.
listen. You
Now
know these
now I'm
young
wondering if I
ones.
got a fever.
Listen,
You do
them
not have
young
a fever
19
based
year
on
old,
liquor.
You do
Stop.
not have
I'm
no
like,
fever.
oh
You drunk.
shit,
young 19 year
So,
olds got a
fever.
couple of things. They got a strong ass back. They got a lot of
right.
wood, and they are ready to
Right.
go 4 times a day. And I'm here for all of it. I ain't trying to.
Yeah, because this one
I
I'm
ain't
talking
trying to hem
about is
you up.
only 26.
I
This
ain't
one I'm
trying to
talking
hem
about
you.
is
I ain't trying to
26.
get you be no boyfriend or nothing like that. But baby, I'm here for you nutting and not even going soft. It's still being hard. You ready for the second go round? Because you got a strong back and you got a dick that never goes soft.
That's
I'm telling you
that's
right now.
when
China Black
age
said
kick
we're
in,
going
and
to
I'm like,
appreciate AARP.
that's when age
Yeah.
kick in, and
I,
I'm like,
I might,
nigga, it's nah,
but I ain't there yet.
nah, you
Listen,
What the
can't
hell
be
Dan,
we doing?
I'm not calling really be old, but Father Time, on the other hand, might call him his younger sister. Father Time
the knee
might call
baby.
her
Bitch,
his younger
for the
sister.
record, you are only 2 years younger than me.
No, I'm not. I'm
Shit.
how
The,
You
old
like
am I?
you don't got her off
You
the
are
porch.
2
yeah,
years younger than me.
No, that's
1,
more than two.
2, bitch.
No, that's more
1,
than two.
2,
Way more than two. I was in like elementary school when you were in high school.
bitch. You was in elementary school visiting your friends because you were in high
No.
school. 2 years, bitch. 2 years.
visiting old
What
teachers.
you mean? Ain't no listen. We're not gonna deal with age up here, okay?
God.
Because either way, me and the Catch Me Out younger than all you hoes. So it
Because
don't
me
even
and the
matter.
Cats and Meow are the youngest two on here. Me and the Cats and Meow are the youngest two on here.
Didn't you say your freshman year
Listen,
was
we
in
ain't ask you
'97?
all that. Listen, sir. We ain't ask you all of that. All of that. We have not asked. We have not asked you all of that. Okay. Ask you all these questions. Oh, you got all this carrying on. This yinging around the house. You keep yinging around the house. That we ask you all of that. You just be back there dusting and singing in the background. That's what you be back there doing. Okay. Weird about what I got going on. Now, are you ready? Are you still
I
back
ain't got
there,
nothing to
Duck?
say.
And second in the
I ain't got
background.
nothing to say.
Yeah.
Listen, they talked about Jesus Herman TV Junkie. Why do I think they're not going to talk about me? If they talk about Jesus Christ, they're going to talk about me too.
Talk about everybody.
Because Ty is older than shit, and Really BTV is older. Really BTV and Ty are the oldest two on the screen. I'm just saying.
Danny trying to reveal your age too.
Danny, listen, we're not doing this. Danny can get muted in the
No, you said there's no corner over here. This is the corner.
Anybody can get it in the corner. Wait a minute, Danny. You don't even know how old I am. I'm as old as my nose and I'm as old as my teeth, and you don't even know how old that is.
Right.
Because it really BTV was not in school, college, high school, or any part of school when I was in school. But I love her. That is Mama Bear.
Listen, we all just in between birthdays trying to see another one. Okay, that's our age. We're gonna leave it at that. We in between birthdays trying to see another. That's how old.
Right. Tell them, Belize, ain't no corner up in here. Ain't no damn corner. Anyway. Todd, don't get up no more because these people be watching when you get up, Todd. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Y'all, what is Quibi?
It's some app. I'm not familiar with it, but it's some new app. You know, these little kids got all kinds of apps.
Well, I mean, I see all the celebrities, doing advertisements for it. I was just wondering.
Is that the movie app? Is that a movie app?
Some sort of online app, child.
I did just download some like special effects movie app. I don't even know how it works. I think it's like
because there's one movie that they advertised up there that I kind of want to see. It look good.
Oh, you talking about watching movies? Oh, I'm talking about like this editing app.
Oh, that's what it is. I thought it was a movie app.
Yeah, Oh, somebody said it's for streaming, a streaming app.
Oh, it's a streaming app.
It was a movie up there that looked pretty good that I kind of want to see. Bitch, I ain't paying for.
No, y'all, we've been on here 2 hours. We about to get off in a second, but and go backstage and let go and let God. You know, the backstage is way more dangerous than on camera. I just want y'all to know. Y'all, listen.
I must say.
The backstage is always more potent than on camera. But y'all, this has been Silly Saturday on this April 4th of 2020 in these yet to be United States of America, where we are dealing with Miss Rona making her world tour. Okay. And so let me say that put a quick Shondo in the chat first of all before I get
What happened?
I think you froze.
What happened now?
That's what he get for putting us in the corner.
That's exactly what he get for muting us and shit. That's exactly
Antonio.
You said the spirit of Antonio.
Y'all can hear him?
I
can't hear him. Can you hear him?
He frozen. Frozen.
He's frozen like Elsa, honey. Frozen like Elsa.
Okay. Let it go.
Let it go. Look at the Cassie out. All of the
He's working his magic.
Okay, so what you gonna give us? You finna give us the benediction, girl?
A brief commercial break, you all.
Oh,
bring y'all
oh.
And recently, what's going on? Floyd Mayweather's daughter came down here and stabbed somebody, so she in jail down here in Houston.
Oh, it's in Houston. She did it in Houston because I know she stabbed somebody. I know it was in Houston.
I can't hear him either.
Was it a woman? What was it about? I mean, a man.
It was NBA YoungBoy's other baby mama, one of his mini baby mamas, she came down here and just tapped him.
What is going on?
Bobby Valentino and Pleasure P is supposed to be doing like a battle like everybody else doing.
Oh, you know, tomorrow, Teddy Riley and Babyface are doing one, and I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
I blame the cat's meow on that. I blame the cat's meow off, throwing me off Al Gore's.
I blame
I
was trying to hold down the break. You know, I did what I could.
I
He held it down. He held it down.
Anyway, like I was saying, if you want, like I said, I'm in the process of making a new intro. If you want to submit something or a clip of mine that you want to see on my intro, I like to put clips of mine that I think will capture people's attention or give them a small snippet of what the fuck kind of insanity we have going on over here. Send me an email with the name of the video and the timestamp from this time to that time. Try to keep it between 3 seconds or less, maybe 4 seconds. But like I said, I try to keep my
Thank you, Joyce, for the Cash App.
I try to keep my intros down to
super chat.
And I try to. Oh, Joyce sent the super chat. Thank you so much, Joyce, for your super chat. Thank you, my love. Thank you, boo. Here's your virtual blowjob.
Okay.
Cash apps and super chats are always welcome. But like I said, send me an email or a you can send me a Twitter or Instagram DM, but I prefer an email with the name of the video and a timestamp. If it is a silly Saturday, you might want to tell me the date of that video, only because most of my silly Saturdays are titled the same. So you may, if you just say a silly Saturday, I may not know which one. Okay. And I am going to Cash App anybody who I am going to send monetary, gifts to those people whose videos do make it into the intro. If I choose yours as a submission or as one of the videos that I choose for my intro, I will send you a Cash App donation of an undisclosed amount. That's that. Any other questions, comments, and concerns? Let's put a quick Shondo in the chat. Everybody on the screen, put a Shondo in the chat. And everybody in the chat, put it in the damn chat. Put a Shondo in the chat.
You better open your fan side. Yes, bitch. Yes.
Everybody put a Shondo in the chat so we know it's time for us to get out. We know we come in with the Shondo. We go out with the Shondo. We go in with the dick and out with the dick. Yes, God, that's the best way to go in and out with the dick, guys. God, you want it in and out. Anyway.
Boy, who is Shonda?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, boy, who is Shonda? No, Shonda Rhimes. There is a Shonda Rhimes. There's a Shonda Rhimes. And Shonda Rhimes, if you are watching, love you, boo. I would love to be in the writer's room. I am a writer. I teach writing, so I would love to be in your writer's room. I can add to it. Shouts out to you, Shonda Rhimes. I'm here for it. If you're watching, love you, boo. Love you, dog. I had to put that out there if she is watching. Hey, Drew's girl Wallace. I didn't even see you come in. Hey, boo. Anyway, thank y'all. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you for being you. I appreciate you for everything that you do. Stay good, stay sweet, keep watching, and like I said, go through the comment section and click on everybody's video. If they have a channel with videos, go and subscribe to their channel. Show them some love. It's too many people in here to name for me to really start but all of the people on screen definitely, and there are a lot of people in the chat and that have been in the chat that make videos. Y'all go love on them, give them some support, some love, and that's all we got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely, and we're gonna be out, and I'm gonna press that damn button.